handicap field. Red light goes on. Off from the 1400. GG Pops got out of the gates very smartly, and so did Eccentric Nature. And also going forward is Mean Feet soon after the start. Right behind those, Big Day on it, pressing on. A bit more than a length playing games, and Success Play looks as out there in no man's land as they sorted themselves out. They're followed further back on the inside by Cruise to Victory, and back with it as well as On Patrol. A length Dr. J, then came With Discretion, Ton of Grunt, Changing Guard, who's back there with Harbin. They leave the back. They've gone to the 800 metre mark, and GG Pops calls the shots. GG Pops by a length. Mean Feet looks having to cover extra ground out there, running third. Back near the rails playing games. Eccentric Nature only 2 or 3 lengths from the leader, handily placed as they run to the 550. They're being followed further back by Big Day on it out there wider. In behind them came Cruise to Victory. No run, Success Play, On Patrol. It's starting to build, gets into that 4-5 deep line now. With Discretion trails it, followed by Dr. J, Changing Guard further back, and Harbin. GG Pops given its head, however, at the 250, and it's shot away by 2 GG Pops. Here comes On Patrol and Eccentric Nature. They're both charging. Eccentric Nature shot through in the middle to grab On Patrol. Dr. J launching. Dr. J coming at them both. Dr. J grabbed Eccentric Nature, and Dr. J salutes. Dr. J has got there to beat home Eccentric Nature. On Patrol, Changing Guard, sweeping down the outside, came late from With Discretion. GG Pops playing games behind those, and also Cruise to Victory. Followed further back, Mean Feet looks, then came With Discretion. Harbin's further back in the field. Big Day on it, Success Play, and amongst the last of them in there, you'll find it is Ton of Grunt. Dr. J, number 9 for Stevie Parnham, takes out the last with the last shot at Eccentric Nature. On Patrol, it was Dr. J building towards a victory for Trader Steph of Valhalla, and lands the money around 850 on the SP for the Morley Growers Market Handicap. Dr. J beating Eccentric Nature, Chanel Cooper. On Patrol, Chris Parnham will be third, and Changing Guard finishing fourth, and a good run Harbin from the back of the field to grab fifth. And it's a length and a half and a long neck, the margins to conclude the day. The winner, Dr. J, by Ward Chant from J Bell, owned by K Sutherland, B Sutherland, K Kwok, B Purser, A Ritchie, D Tolman, K Monteith, M Carruthers, G Carruthers, S Chandler, B Cole, The Sniffs Syndicate, P Red, K Hookie, K Hardy, M Valhalla, MCK Racing, and prepared by Steph Valhalla, Stevie Parnham punching it home to victory. It's third in 10 career runs, beating Eccentric Nature, the Savabeel Gelding, trained by Grant and Alana Williams, Chanel Cooper in the saddle. On Patrol, third by War Chant, the Marty's Bell, Chris Parnham the rider for Sean, and Jake Casey. Let's go downstairs. Steph Valhalla's already made his way there and about to catch up with our Tess Daly.
Thanks, Darren. Just having a bit of a laugh here with Steph. I was over in the back blocks just then watching the race, and I just heard the crowd erupt. You're a part of that as well?
Yeah, definitely. We've had a pretty rough run with either bad luck or just races not panning out, and which is just racing. And but yeah, today everything went perfect, and yeah, Stevie gave him a peach ride, and he saluted.
Very impressive too, victory. What were the expectations coming into today?
Look, they'd been building. Obviously, first up we were a bit disappointed, but he pulled up really big, and then he pulled up big again last start, and just every gallop's been getting better and better. So we're a little bit more confident today that he was right, hence why we went for a tougher race. But yeah, we've got a pretty good opinion of him, so yeah, we're happy with it.
And he really found the line very well, so you must be wrapped there.
Yeah. So we've been sort of, that's the way to ride him. He likes to sit back a bit and run on, and yeah, he's got a devastating turn of foot when he's right.
Have you already started looking at the next race, or was it just getting through today?
No. Well, to be fair, we were planning on stepping him up to a mile, but just because of the year off, we just thought we'd go the 14 today, and then we'll go into a mile next up.
Congratulations, mate. Go get a winning photo with all those happy owners. Well done.
Cheers, thank you very much.
There's Steph Fahala. We'll grab a word with Stevie Parnham once he comes in. But a great result there, Scott. They've obviously been working very hard with this galloper behind the scenes and able to break through for all the happy connections.
Exactly right. These connections don't mind a punt either. It's one of the themes of a lot of Steph Fahala's horses. He's got quite a lot of people in them, and when you start lining them all up, especially when the race is at the last of the day, some of those bets really start to multiply. So I think it'll be a bad result on course for some of those bookies here today, Tessa. But for Dr. J, he's always been a horse that's shown well and truly above average ability. He had quite a long time away from the races as well. He trialled up really nicely into his midweek return to racing and was bitterly disappointing. We'll get a word from Stevie Parnham on what he thought that day, because he's definitely better than that, as he's shown second up and then here today. But he looks like the kind of horse that could work his way through the grades. He's not necessarily going to peak as a 60-plus graduation. He looks like he could win a 66 or maybe even a 72 in time as well. He looks like he's still going to just continue to get better and better. Stevie Parnham joins us now. Stevie, first question for you is, what on earth happened first up?
I think it was just a long break he had over 12 months between runs. He tried really well and his work was really good, but maybe just come race day, he wasn't quite ready for it. It also was a day where he drew one and the fence was off. Maybe there was a few things at play there, and he's improved each time now.
Doesn't need any excuses today. That was impressive.
It was very good, and his work on Tuesday suggested that he was going to run that race. We just needed to see it on race day, and very pleased that he could do it.
Sort of seems to give the impression like he's one of those horses that always has more to give, and he probably maybe just doesn't quite know how to give it.
Yeah, I think even then, like he sort of hit the front, his ears pricked a little bit, so he's better than this grade. I think I said that earlier in the prep too. I think he'll go on a bit more than this, and you know, the way he won today, it'd be good to see him up against some better horses, see what he can do.
Congratulations, nice result, well done.
Thank you. Ta.
There's Stevie Parnham combining with Steph Fahala and Dr. J taking out the last. The Morley Growers Market handicap over the 1400 metres. Numbers here in the last: 9, 6, 3 and 1. Scott, it's been another great day of racing. We'll touch on quickly as well up at Kununurra. One of your best ones on the day today. Fabergé Sarr takes out the cup.
Yeah, he was so impressive 7 days ago. It was only a 4-horse field. It was the first race at Kununurra last week, but I think he won it by officially 10, and he smashed the clock. 7 days later, he takes out the cup, and it was very easy viewing if you were aboard him. He was winning that race from a long, long way out. It's a bit of a hit-and-run mission, Kununurra. It almost flags pretty much the end of that real Northwest season. Some of those broom horses that we become accustomed to have now made their way down further south, and they'll race tomorrow up there at Carnarvon. Pretty much the last sort of feature meeting for those staying types that are going to go to the Carnarvon Cup. I thought Divine Mercy had found a very winnable race tomorrow.
Could do, for sure. The Peter Evans as well, the time-honoured Peter Evans Memorial over the 1700 metres. I'll be up there, very excited for that. And then obviously the Junction Cup, and then into the Carnarvon Cup. And as you said, all the country cups start to wrap up the northwest. But back to Belmont now. We've had some highlights out of today's program. What are some of yours?
Well, number one for me be Snow God, breaking that it wasn't a nonnies tag, and we weren't calling him a bridesmaid just yet.